Hello and welcome back to Big Slick Gaming. My name is Big Slick and we're still playing Factorio. So we started out last episode with some basic resources and we're going to expand on that in this episode. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up here to our little copper mine and we're going to get rid of these boxes here. Sorry, bye-bye boxes. And what we're going to do instead is we're going to make some transport belt. What the transport belt does is it transports resources from one area to another. Obviously, clearly, that's what it should do. Now what we're going to do here is we're going to take, we're going to take some stone furnaces and we need some burner inserters. So those will do that. And we want to put them right here. Nope. Here. And we want there. Is it? Okay. We'll make it work. Let's see. I should find a way to get some coal onto here. I'm not sure. Ah, it's right over here. There's some good coal. Okay, good. So I can put these here. Those there. And what I can also do is I can create some burner miners here that will mine coal and send it down these transport belts. Okay, so put 50 in there, 50 in there, and then they're going to go here onto this belt. Need a little more steel. It also gets a lot easier later on in the game because you can create a system of robots that will do basically all your labor for you, which is fantastic. They will construct things, deconstruct things, they will bring you things that you need, everything you could possibly want. Okay, so we've got these here, and how can I do this? I'm going to move these back. And I'm going to put this here. Crap. Okay. There. Put it like here. That way it will sort down that side of the line. Yes, thank you. Okay. Now I need another burner miner. I need some inserters, so what I'm going to need is some more iron plate. All the way up here. And again, once you get logistical robots, this gets a lot easier because you don't have to run all over the place. Those should be fueling themselves. I don't know why they're not. What's wrong with you? Okay, let's try this again. Okay, well that's what that was supposed to do. I don't know why it's not. Okay, so now you see that these burners will fuel themselves off the coal, and then we'll fuel the furnaces, which is exactly what it's supposed to do. I don't know why it wasn't doing it before, But oh well. Okay, so we'll do that. And then these will come this way. Okay, well, we'll see. We'll make this work. We'll just throw some coal in there manually for now. I need some more inserters. So what this is going to do is this has created copper plate. And copper plate is very crucial in the creation of red science packs. Let's see, throw some coal into these. Alright, and we're going to start getting down the road to red science automation very quickly here. Alright, so that's going to go there. I need this. We'll just put those there. Okay. So those are going to go there. That one's going to go there. I need a couple more furnaces. Here and here. Okay. I need some more inserters. So the burner inserters are going to extract the iron plate and put it onto this steel belt here. The transport belt. I also need coal. Okay. Start those going, start that going. Okay. Ah, transport belt, here we go. Okay, so that's gonna go here. And see, the problem is that in order to create red science, we don't just need steel plates. We need iron plates. We need iron gears. Iron gears are created using 2 iron plates. I can't do that in a furnace though, because those are only created in these assembly machine 1s. So in order to get those, I need 10 red science, which requires copper plate and iron gear wheels. So I need 10 of those, and then I should have at least 10 copper plates up here. So I'm going to pick those up, and I have 10 red science that I'm making. Oh, I need more transport belt. Once you get further along in the factory process, you can also create faster inserters, higher capacity furnaces, and tons of other stuff that can make your factory work a lot faster than it does at first. So the early game is a little bit bogged down by resource collection and the very early use of pieces and slower belts and smaller furnaces. But once you get up into the later game, it gets a lot more automated and easy. And like I mentioned before with the logistics robots, everything pretty much gets handled for you. So we're going to see if we can get that far. So that's going to go here. Let's see. Why is this? Aha! Okay, so these were full of copper ore, so they stopped working. That's interesting. Alright, so I've created the 10 red science. Yes, there they are. So I can research automation. Now it's going to take a while. Oh, it's not going to do anything right now because I need a lab. Okay, so for a lab, I need 10 electronic circuits and 10 iron gear wheels. Electronic circuits here, created with iron plate and copper cable. Copper cable is created in an assembly machine, so I can't make that yet. So I'm going to need to just amass copper plate and iron plate. Those I do have. Let's see. Oh, I got plenty of them down here. Nice. Alright, so I need how many? How many for the lab? Lab requires 10. Oh, I can just make the lab. There you go. Okay. So once we get the lab going, the labs are required to process the science. So once you create the science packs, you have to put them into a lab, which will then turn them into research somehow. I don't quite know exactly how they describe it doing that, but that's basically what happens. Is you make all the science and then you have to put it into a lab before it can mean anything. Okay, so we got tons of stone. I'm actually going to put some of that stone back because you really don't need much. Really don't need much of the stone. Okay, so our lab has been created, and I'm going to put it. Let's see, does it runs, okay, it runs on electricity. So I need to create my first electrical array. So in order to create electricity, you need a pump, a couple of boilers, and a steam engine. Later on you can start getting into solar power and I think nuclear power, but right now we're just going steam. So once all this is created, I'm going to put it, I think I'm going to put it up here to start with. See, this is another thing that I need wood for, unfortunately, to make power poles. That's pretty much the only thing you use them for at all. Okay, so, oh, no. Put it on center. Okay. So once I need one more thing of coal. So the way this works is that you put coal into the boiler. Okay. The offshore pump is pumping water out of the water. Then it goes through the boiler, heats up to 100 degrees Celsius, and goes into the steam engines, which creates power. So that goes into here. I think the magic ratio is 13 boilers to 10 engines, I think. I'm not 100% certain on that, but I want to say that sticks out in my mind. It's 13 and 10 one way or the other. But right now we're just going to start with 4 and 2 because it's small and it's not going to last long term. I just need to get something going as far as red science. So I need to go find some wood so that I can make some power poles. I can make 2, but that's not nearly enough yet. Remember I was mentioning before about the good thing about not having any trees. Bad part about not having any trees is that you really can't find a lot of wood anywhere. Which, again, the only thing those are useful for are power lines. So we will be doing that. Oh, no, not pipe. Stupid. Okay. So we got 14 power lines. Those ought to work for now. Alright, we're going to come back up to our steam engines. And I'm going to put them on this side because I think I'm going to try to get some coal running up here so that the boilers can feed themselves. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14. Okay. I may not need all of these. Let's see. So that's there. Okay, so the copper is going to go into red science, and then the lab, I'm actually going to bring the lab over here. So the lab will go here, put the red science in, and it will process these one at a time until we have our automation. Now once we get the first few levels of the technology tree, you just kind of have to wing it and kind of jerry rig it like this. But once you start getting fully automated, you can create a massive system of automated labs and science and all this stuff, so where you don't even have to touch it. It's just a matter of time for when it feeds itself and creates what you're looking for, which is awesome. Okay, so that's doing that. And automation is still going strong, so that's good. Halfway there. And let's see. So this is coming here, and we're gonna put the red science assembly machine. I think this is gonna create copper cable. So that's gonna go there. I'm just marking off where I'm gonna be putting things so that I can sort of plan it out ahead of time. So I'm gonna need iron gear wheels, and that's gonna be in an assembly machine right there. Okay, automation is finished. So now I can make assembly machines. Okay, I need more iron. Yeah. Okay, so that's gonna go there. 2 assembly machines. I'm gonna have one of them make iron gears, and I'm gonna have the other one make copper cable, because that's all that I need to automate red science. No, all I need is copper plate. Never mind. Okay. Do I have? I don't have underground yet. Okay. Eventually, you can create underground transport belt, which is very useful once you start having to navigate around a factory. So I need to get more iron plate, which I can turn into transport belt. And then, okay, so that's gonna go there. I'll put that here. Where's my electricity? If you click and hold when you're running, it will automatically put the power poles at the maximum distance but still have them connected. Okay, so that's gonna go there. I'm gonna get an electric inserter. It's probably time to start moving towards electricity. Now that we've got electricity established, we can get rid of some of the burners and maybe decrease our pollution output a little bit, because that base down there is very close, and that could get bad depending on how far we advance here. So that's gonna go there, and that's gonna go there. So there's our gears. And I'm going to come over here this way. Okay. Not really worried about going through those patches of coal because I have such a big coal deposit down here that I don't really need to worry about conserving any of it. Need some coal there, so that'll go there. Throw some at you. Let's see. Need more transport belt. This is a very enthralling type of management game, which I love. So, and it's a game that lasts, 50, 60 hours, depending on how in-depth you do it. I've spent probably over 100 hours playing this game, but it's not the kind of 50, 60, 100-hour game where you're just kind of standing around waiting for things. You're constantly doing, constantly managing, and time just kind of slips away from you, it seems like. Okay, so that's going to be there, and that's going to be for red science. I need power poles. It's going to come here. So you click and you drag. And it's going to go its maximum distance. Okay, so I need, what do I need? Where's that going to go? That's going to go, move it right there. So that's going to go there, that's going to go here, and that red science is going to come out right here into a box. Okay, if you hit the Alt button, you can make it display what's inside of something, so instead of just having to remember that that's for red science, you can just have it labeled, which is very effective. Let's see. Okay, so we've got our first little bit of science automation going. Got our gears, we've got coal going strong, copper going strong up here, and I think that's as good a place to stop this episode as any. Let's see, what are we going to do next time? Next time, we are probably going to maybe expand our electricity a little bit, start creating some electric mining drills, and still a little early for petroleum, so probably not going to do that yet, but we're probably definitely going to expand our resource mining. Maybe definitely tap into this iron over here, throw some electric drills down, really get that iron going. So we will do that next time on Big Slick Gaming. This has been Big Slick. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.